Hello there and welcome to this segment of the show. Well, technology is changing the system of things and the banking industry is faced with disruptive innovation. Disruptive innovation is a technological or market advancement that transforms or creates an entirely new market. Mobility, smartphones, and online payment apps with the demand for secured and personalized banking experiences are giving new ways to the use of financial technology within the financial services industry. Now, this will help banks upgrade their operations and deliver seamless services for higher customers' retention. Well, talking more about this, I have the right people in the studio to talk about this. The president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Alhaji Razak Jayola, is here with me, and also the second deputy vice president of the Institute, Mrs. Comfort Olujumoke Eyi Tayo, also here in the studio. Thank you very much, ma'am. And thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Let me start this way. This rapid technological change that we see in disrupting traditional procedures, what do you really make of it and how it affects the accounting profession?
Good day, viewers. Technology is seriously disrupting the totality of the way businesses are being run, the way things are going on. And if we notice the experience we had with the GSM, we used to use digital telephone system. It changed to digital, and you know the advantages we have with it. Look at Kodak, with 175,000 members, with 175,000 staff. Within a few years, it went on. It went under the drain. So technology is seriously disrupting the totality of what we do, and is also affecting the accounting profession. We are ready for that change, and we have necessarily rolled out since 2008 technology competence initiatives of the Institute and so many other initiatives of the Institute to make sure that our members are abreast of development.
Great. I'm going to throw that question to you now. Would you say it is positive or a negative, talking of these disruptions for the accounting profession?
I want to say it is positive, and I dare say it's not only for the accounting profession, because it's all aspects of the economy, even our lives, that the technology is affecting. Yes, you might look at it on the aspects that most people fear, that is going to make them lose job and all that. But I want to think differently, because the advantages outweigh what we might call the shortfall or the concerns that people are raising. It's just for people to be ready to embrace the good things that the technology is offering, the better way it's making us to do things that we otherwise do differently, which is not achieving the same result. Like the president said, a lot of things that we're doing in analog manner before can be done faster and better and quicker. So to me, it's more of advantage than.
Great. President, let me now come back to you now. Robotics, you really talk about all of this and automation and other technologies. It will add speed into what we do, and like Madam has said. But what about the professionals that we run this? How equipped are they to run these systems?
Our profession is very ready to run these systems, because it does assist us in doing our work a lot faster. Look at issue of bank reconciliation. You have thousands of branches. Reconciliation becomes serious headache. Robotics develops application programs that do things a lot faster. So if you deploy robotics, what you will spend thousands of people doing, a lot of time doing, it cuts it down seriously into a very short period with considerably less people. So robotics is there, is being deployed by accountants, and our members are really up to the task.
A follow-up to that before I go to Madam now. So would you say your members, deep down, some of them are not threatened? They are not scared about this, maybe to affect their jobs? Or are they going to be new jobs when this comes into play?
Our institute, ICAN, provides direction and leadership in this direction. And since 2008, like I said, we started Technology Competence Initiative, and we have built on it. We established the faculties, which are centers of excellence, centers of mentoring in each specific area or each specific sector of our profession. So we have consulting and IT faculty, which deal seriously into all these areas. We also have our MCP programs, which is a regular area. We also reviewed our syllabus to make sure that a heavy dose of technology is right there into it.
Great. Madam, in straight terms, what would you say ICAN as a body, I'm still going to ask the President this question too, is doing? Because you have to promote this and get it down, let the people really understand what is at stake. What are the plans to educate people and let them understand that this is the way to go?
Well, thank you very much. I think that's what the President is trying to say, that since 2008, even before everybody became aware of the trend, ICAN has been on the forefront. For instance, the Technology Competency Initiative of the Institute, which is TCI, had been on since 2008. The Institute did not rest on that. The MCP, what we call Members Continuous Professional Education, have sectoral disciplines, and largely on technology issues are taken across the country, across the subject matter. Apart from that, the faculty, because of the importance that the Institute places on this emerging technology and trend, the faculty is dedicated mainly for issues on technology. And that is why, in fact, the faculty that is championing this summit is that faculty, that is IT consultancy faculty that is championing this summit. A lot has been done, even in the subjects, the new review that we just had of our syllabus. Instead of having just a one subject for technology, we have technology embedded in all subjects now to make sure that the new members are well abreast of the new technology. For the older ones, the MCPE is there to make them to come up to speed. And this technology summit, that is why it is encouraged that all our members will come for this summit, because it's going to go even beyond what they will get in most of our seminars. It's going to have a hands-on experience for them, and to get them to know the need to embrace it. The Institute is doing a lot, is championing it, but as you know, it may not be all our members that can come to the same speed as expected, because you have older members, and it's like the same with all sectors. But the ones that are younger ones are being brought up to speed. And this technology summit is advisable for everybody, not even our members only, even for the general public, to take advantage of it, to come and see how the technology, disruptive technology, as everybody mouths it, is actually to our benefit, how we can latch on, how we can get more advantage, more mileage, and take advantage of the opportunities it presents.
Indeed. Let me ask the President that, because that was also my next question, that there are lots of programs being put together. Now, Madam has hinted about a summit. Tell us what you really intend to achieve, the message you want to pass across at this gathering, talking about discussing disruptive technology.
The Technology Summit is aimed at creating awareness to our members, to members of the public, as to the usefulness of technology disruptions, the impact to our profession, to various professions generally. How is it deployed in doing our work as chartered accountants? How is it deployed in doing our work as auditors? How is it deployed in revenue generation in the public sector? The various state governments, the federal government, how is this technology disruptions assisting in mobilizing all these areas to ensure that everybody is kept abreast of development, we are able to achieve efficiency and all that. Look at the massive transformation that revenue generation has witnessed in Lagos State, for instance. From a monthly revenue of about 600 million, is now into tens and 20s of billions per month. This was achieved by massive deployment of technology. And also, in Federal Inland Revenue Service, they deployed the technology to the extent that they even had international award in it. Look at the kind of transformation that has undergone. States like Delta State, like Ogun State, like Kwara State, they have achieved a milestone in achieving various levels of revenue generation. We are not only looking into that, we are going into fintech, we are going into RegTech, we are going to financial inclusion. So it's an all-embracing program that is open not only to our members. Members of the public are free to attend, to register, and to take active part, because our responsibility is not only to our members, it's also to the larger society.
You want to add to that? I'm looking at the banking industry with all of these developments in a few years, what we would see. It's going to be so seamless, because already now your bank account is almost on your phone. What do you think about that?
It's not almost, it's on your phone.
It's on your phone.
If you download the app. I think it's going to be much better. From what we're seeing already, it can only get better. And it will affect the whole part of the economy, in the sense that, for instance, you don't need to go to the banking hall to do transfer. And most things now, we are gradually moving to cashless society as it is desired from the beginning. Beginning, people were resisting it, but it's latching on. Hardly do people carry cash again, because you can easily transfer, and many other things. You can pay suppliers and all that, and the instantaneous part of it add to the beauty, and it makes people to, even those who are either to a bit reluctant because of the security issue, I give kudos to the banking sector. They've done much. And that is the beauty of this so-called disruptive technology. They've been able to achieve much because of this technology, because the security that is built around it made people now more confident to do all this transaction, either on the phone or your laptop and all that. And you don't need to leave in the comfort of your home to transact business. And it's even going to get better, I'm sure.
I'm interested in one thing she mentioned now, security. That thing is very important. Cyber crimes and all of that. Some people still take advantage of this development too in the technological sector. Are we going to look at that at this conference too? At this summit?
Yes, in fact, the first plenary session treats issues bordering on security. And we have experts from the Big Four to come and discuss it. We also have Wale Obadare, somebody with about 14 certifications, somebody that has won Cyber Olympics, and so on and so forth. So the security aspect is one thing that is seriously fundamental to all these issues bordering on cyber security and so on. So technology disruption will go nowhere without serious work on security. And that is why we are specifically in a plenary session detailed issues bordering on security, and it will be very seriously discussed.
All right, then your parting words for your members and message, just your parting words. Let's round it up.
I want to encourage all our members, both old and young, even if you think you may not need it, it's good to have an idea or knowledge about what this technology is doing in our climb, in our businesses, even in our lives, like I said. And very soon, even the women will be using a lot of this in the kitchen. So please come and upgrade your skill. Members of Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, come and upgrade your skill. Be up to date with the technology initiative of the Institute. And we also encourage the public too, because like the President said, this is part of our mandate. We do things in the public interest. Please come and see what the technology that maybe you just hear about it before, come and take advantage of this opportunity to learn more about it and how you can also better yourself and your business. Thank you very much.
All right, from you too, President.
I appeal seriously to our members that this is the first of its kind accounting technology summit that is being organized by the Institute. It is to crown our various efforts, our various initiatives in bringing our members up to date, to create awareness, to ensure that our members are able to embrace modern day technology. People fear that the job of the accountant is on the line. No. For as long as you are a digital accountant, for as long as new technologies are coming in, the accountant must be up to task and he must upskill himself to ensure that he becomes relevant. As some traditional work is being phased away, new opportunities are coming on board, new types of work that you will do in the digital realm. They are coming on board. So come for the summit, ensure that you gain, and we are bringing in high-profile speakers. You should please attend the program. I also want to appeal to members of the public. Technology disruption leaves nobody at all. No matter the type of work you are doing, the program has been properly packaged such that everybody will benefit. So please come for the summit.
President, Madam, thank you very much, Mr. Olujumoke Itayo, Alhaji Razak Jayola. Thank you very much for spending your time with us on Business Nigeria today.
Thank you very much.
All right, then. We'll take a break and we'll continue with the show. Stay with us.